Hi, I'm Chrissy Hejny, and this is my presentation on library vendors. The book vendors I chose fall at Tidal Wave. Obviously, it's the most common. We've all heard of it and probably used it at some point. Very user friendly for teachers and librarians. Comes highly recommended by my mentor librarian. Mac and Via, also excellent resource, mostly digital, and they have a huge variety of content. Saddleback Educational Publishing, I feel like I've heard of this vendor before, but I hadn't explored it. And I was very impressed. At Bowie this year, we have skyrocketing number of emergent bilingual learners. And so we are not equipped for them because it was a huge surprise to get this large number of kids. And Saddleback provides great resources that are inclusive for special pops like that. Furniture vendors, I learned about Artco Bell and Morco from my mentor librarian. Both of them have modern, flexible seating options, very customizable. Morco makes it clear on their website that they are ADA inclusive, and they also have a big selection of customizable, modern, flexible seating options. School Outfitters is amazing. They have a lot of similar stuff to Art Cabell and Morco, modern, flexible seating. However, School Outfitters is more affordable. And the pricing is available right there. So you don't have to sign in or get a fancy account or do complicated orders. They just have the price listed right there on the internet, and you can make your decisions a little bit faster. Makerspace. Haskell has beautiful furniture and makerspace materials. Hand to Mind is similar. They have these stem carts and makerspace, rolling carts, and you can buy those fully loaded with materials, or you can buy the materials on their own, which is kind of cool. Stemfinity is amazing. I want to shop there just for my own family, for my own children. They have a really huge variety of things, from high dollar 3D printers to just simple Lego sets. Tech vendors, Renaissance Learning is great. We've probably all used one or more of their programs. At Bowie, we use School City, which I do not love. But I've seen Accelerated Reader used in action, and it is wonderful. And of course, every program with Renaissance Learning is data driven. 3D Slash is kind of a Minecrafty building software, and it's very engaging. The kids love it. It also pairs well with our makerspace because we have such an engineering and building and STEM heavy space at our school. And then Noodle Tools is another inclusive for special pops software. There's lots of data driven things and that you can give to all populations of kids, from gen ed to emergent bilingual to struggling readers. And it looked like it had a lot of really neat options. And then supplies and decor. Demco comes highly recommended by my mentor. Lots of engaging decor for all grade levels. They also have furniture and everything else, but they have lots of really good supplies, especially particularly for libraries. They have like spine repair kits and things like that. The library store, I loved it. I spent like 30 minutes just looking through that website. It was amazing. They have so many cool things. It's well organized, so you can find anything you're looking for just right away. It's really nice website. And then Carson Delosa, they have nice prefab stuff. Prefab isn't my favorite. I like to make things myself and have students make, signs and bulletin boards, but it's kind of nice, and it's a time saver when you can find affordable prefab decor that's nice looking. So here is my breakdown of what I've decided to purchase. And as you can see, I've purchased something from each of the categories, and my total came to $9,924.36. And here's the breakdown. For books, I chose to purchase 2 sets of ELL Teen Literacy Library from Saddleback Educational Publishing. As I mentioned earlier, our EB numbers at Bowie skyrocketed this year. It was a big surprise, and we are desperately in need of books to meet their needs across the curriculum. This set is very cool. I got two sets. It comes with 60 books, and so it's three copies each of 20 different titles, which is really neat. So you could do lit circles throughout the year with multiple, students, with an entire sort of class of students. And it also comes with vocabulary cards, which I thought was nifty. And this would be a great way for us to engage with those kiddos, both in the library and in their ESOL class. Furniture. We need new tables in our library. So I've opted for 10 wheeled configuring tables from School Outfitters. The tables in our library have been there since 1988, no joke. They are not in great condition, and they are literally and figuratively very heavy and stuck. And they're not conducive to the collaborative nature of the library. So these tables are amazing. They're very nice looking, and they're easy to move and to manipulate. You can put them together for collaboration. You can separate them easily for like AP testing or things like that are happening in the library. Makerspace, 3D printer, of course, education edition from STEMfinity. So we have a 3D printer in our library. It's one of our most popular items that we have that kids love to use. However, it's pretty old. We've had it for about 7 years. It was generously donated to us by a community member, and it still works and we can still use it. However, it would be nice to have an updated version, a nice shiny new one for the library, because we do have a pretty vibrant engineering and STEM program at our school. Software. Renaissance Learning. Accelerated Reader is data-driven. It's very affordable. It's a one-time school fee for like an unlimited number of kids, from what I could tell, which is really nice. And of course, it's data-driven. It's easy for teachers to use, and it allows us to assess and target learning for both general ed and all the special pops kiddos, struggling readers, our SPED and 504 kiddos with reading struggles, and of course our EB students. And then supplies and decor, I went for 2 from this category. I like the idea of having consistent theme for our literary genre signs for the library. Of course, genrefying the library makes it more accessible to all of our learners, right? Each of the signs has a picture on it, and they've all got the same font, same color scheme, and it makes the space more welcoming, and it attracts kids to their areas of interest. And then I opted for 2 large, colorful area rugs. The carpet in our library is dark gray. It's very old. It's badly stained. And it would be nice to have a couple of rugs to just be a little more welcoming and vibrant. And it's a good alternative that's affordable instead of replacing the entire huge space carpet. That is the end of my presentation. I hope you got some good ideas for vendors and responsible purchases. Thank you.